So what we have seen so far, we have seen particular things like the clarity part. We already seen the clarity, the visibility. So many of the people have done the clarity part. They have created the vision statement, mission statement, micro niche. They have done the messaging pitch. They have also created the customer avatar. Today we will be seeing some part of the customer avatar. And then visibility, building the followers before you build your product. So we have also seen that part. Now we are at the step 3. Our Mercedes car has come to the productization. Yeah, everyone ready with the productization? How you can build the world-class product so that the people will come and buy from you, and then you need not to trade the time for the money, but you will be keep doing the job for your own freedom, financial freedom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So step 3 is the productization, and then we will talk about the monetization, and then funnels, and then the automation, which is not part of the PNC, part of the PNM. If anyone needs to learn of those parts, then they can go for the next course. So up to step 5, that we will see. So what is the productization? Productization is basically you create a particular product which is a world-class product, and that product you keep on selling using the help of the funnels, and then you start creating a additional source of income for your own. Now what are the steps? It's a 6-step process. So what are the steps? Let's see one by one. So the first we will start with the identification of the opportunity. Now what is the identification of the opportunity? We need to understand that anything today in the market which is available. Now, if you are understanding the customer pain point, if you are understanding the customer pain point, even better than the customer, then your entire step 1 is done. You need to understand the customer pain, recognize the demand, and then you need not to become the solution expert. You need to become the problem expert. Like, this particular problem is such a giant problem, and the people are facing, like just now Pushpak was talking about that. I was getting a call from my management that there was some kind of submission was done, and that submission got rejected. Now this is a very big problem, right? Someone who has to start getting the money because he has invested a lot of amount into let's say building the entire infrastructure, utilities, the entire equipment. He has put a lot of amount, right? Like making a one particular plant, you think that it will be at least easily 100 to 200 crores of money that they have invested. Now they are not able to sell the product because their regulatory documentation is getting rejected. So that's a very, very big problem. That's a customer pain point. Now, if you identify this customer pain point, once you identify this customer pain point, and then you create digital or physical, whatever the product. I normally prefer to go for the digital because it is highly scalable. Highly scalable. Why? Because today I am creating this entire product which is called Farm Architect Masterclass. This entire the modules that I have created. Now I can sell these modules to all the people. There is no restriction for me to ship that product. Just they have to do the login, they have to pay the money, they have to do the login, and they can start watching. As much as the people they can buy and they can go. Only thing that if it increases more than 1,000, 5,000 people at a time, there, let's say login, may I need maybe some kind of server, which is very long way. Maybe right now, maybe you 10 people, 15 people, or 50 people will be accessing at a time. There is no problem with the server right now. Maybe going forward, which will be a good problem to have, which is like too many people are accessing, so we need to go for some server. But then this entire process, this entire digital is a highly scalable. So how about identify, like in case of Rupesh, what he has identified, that automated MIS. Automated MIS or let's say optimize MIS. I can say optimize MIS. Right, Rupesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how about Rupesh creating a product which will be not only utilized for his company, but he can create a similar, let's say MIS for the various 10 companies. And he can charge maybe 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever the amount of efforts that he's putting.
Yes.
Yeah. So the step one is that you first identify the opportunity. Like today, right now, let's say I talk about Rahul. Let's say Rahul is selling e-commerce. He's selling, let's say, electronics products. Let's say, right, Rahul, you are selling some electronics product.
I am selling. So I have one product which is not electronic, but it's a very like I have like customer pain point. Like people who go to gym, they get blisters in their hands. So right now I'm selling this um, grip. It's not
Okay,
very
grips. Okay.
yes.
So you're selling, let's say, gym products, right? Right?
Yes.
Gym products. Okay. So now what opportunity Rahul has identified that people who are going to the gym, they need let's say accessories. They need some kind of accessories which will help them to make their gymming better or to make them lose their weight, or maybe it will be more easy for them to lose the weight, right? So once you identify the opportunity, you need to create a product vision. Like what is the product vision? So what is exactly the product vision? Basically, what we need to do. So let's say again explain about the product vision. So what exactly is the product vision? Product vision is basically you need to understand that how product will be using, like whatever the people they are using the product, what will be the purpose, what will be the goals, and what will be the benefit. What will be the purpose? What are the goals they want to achieve? They means the clients. And then what problems, or let's say what benefits, the clients are going to get. So this is a basically defining the product vision. Let's say suppose if I take the case of, let's say, Rupees, let's say example. Okay, now MIS. Now what the purpose? To increase, let's say, the efficiency more than 15%. Let's say example. Yeah, correct, Rupesh?
Correct.
You want to increase the efficiency by 15% and reduce the waste
Best.
by, let's say, 20%. That's an example. Right? And what goals they want to achieve? They want to achieve higher productivity. They want to increase efficiency. They want to increase the yield. Like there are so many goals that they want to achieve.
Yes.
The benefits, what are the benefits? Monetary benefits. Like revenue will increase by, let's say, 20%. Their profit will increase by 15%. Right? When they are using my product, this is what is going to happen. So now my product vision, what should be my product? How my product should look like? So in this case, let's say MIS case, let's say we want to create, let's say, a kind of Power BI dashboard. Okay, and this dashboard, which is like a plug and play. You just need to put your data. My entire dashboard is ready. Once you plug the entire your data, it will automatically cleanse the data. It will make the data proper, and then it will start populating the dashboard with the KPIs, and it will give the real time notifications. Right? It will give real-time notification. And once you get a real-time notification, what will happen? You will start correcting it. And once you start correcting it, what will happen? you will get all kinds of benefits. Yes or no? Pushpak, Sanchayati, Ganesh, Pushparaj, Yogesh. Yeah, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is how should you can create this one. Now, what is MVP? There is a term called develop MVP. Okay, let me just go back. Develop MVP. MVP is nothing but a minimum viable product. Now, what do I mean by minimum viable product? What is MVP? Can anyone explain? Can anyone explain what is MVP? Ganesh, Rupesh, Pushparaj, Yogesh.
So which product which has doesn't have much capital cost or time cost, but it is somewhat useful to client or customer.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent answer, Rahul. I can still refine that part, but right now this answer is very perfect. I will explain in a more detail, but anyone else wants to give the answer about what is MVP by their meaning? What is MVP by your own terms?